last time on Oz Hour?
Okay, last time on Oz Hour, honestly, bullshit. That's all I have to say. But I'm going to say it anyway. A waterfall. Scarecrow falls down. He is there. They find this fucking cavern thing with rubies. What's her name? Betsy and Dorothy show up and they are like, oh my God, friends, let's go. Or they send Hay or something. I forgot. They send Hay. They're there. They go to Glinda's. They're there now. They're all hanging out and having a good time. What's his face? Someone sees Sawhorse, Button Bright, and he's like, that's my friend or something. And then what else are we doing? What else are we doing? We're going. They leave and they go somewhere else, and then
where would you go at the end of a book?
The Emerald City. They go to the Emerald City and then they meet everyone. There's everyone there. Jack Pumpkinhead, all the other weirdos, and that's it. We're done. The end. Oh, and Button Bright is lost per usual. The end.
Hi there, and welcome to episode 60 of Oz Hour, the only place where you can hear everything you never knew about the wonderful and strange land of Oz.
That's right. With the help of some alcohol, we will be discussing each of the 14 books in L. Frank Baum's Wizard of Oz series.
Today, we will be beginning Book 10, Rinkitink in Oz, covering chapters 1 through 4.
We're your hosts, Blake Stone.
And Wyatt Swingham.
And I'm sorry, she's making me laugh. Joining us, as always, is our resident Oz initiate.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Okay, I was really
Is that
trying
why you
to
were
do something the
laughing?
whole time,
Oh my
and you
God.
probably caught me giggling because I was thinking about how I was going to scream at the top of my lungs behind you, but then you kept laughing at me,
Oh
and I wasn't able to follow through.
You totally caught me off.
Oh my God.
Did you get scared?
It did scare me, and then I scared Poppy with my fear. The cat.
He
jumped.
was behind you.
Oh my God.
Hannah, it is so good to have you back as our resident Oz initiate because after weeks and weeks and weeks of Wicked, you're back. You're a dum-dum again.
I'm so glad.
have
The
to-
way I hopped in here light-free, it felt great.
You were
My
too
head was
powerful
hollow.
before. This is better.
Yeah.
It's a different feeling.
Yeah.
And I like having the power.
Keep it.
Hannah just played last time on where she recapped the end of Book 9, The Scarecrow of Oz. But it's a new book, so I'm not going to beat you up too bad about how long you took. Also, as usual, Hannah attempted to summarize the entirety of our previous book, The Scarecrow of Oz, so stay tuned after the credits for that. It is 3 minutes, 47 seconds. Hannah does a lot of free word association.
Yeah, it's something else.
It was poetry.
And
Yeah.
considering that we did do all of Wicked between 9 and 10 of the canon books, you did very good.
Yes,
Thank
very
you.
surprising.
Thank you.
Well, it is surprising, actually.
It's shocking.
Before
Before we started recording, we went ahead and whipped up some cocktails. This week, what are we slurping?
Tonight we are slurping on the Pingaree Punch, the recipe for which you can find on our Instagram at Oz Hour Podcast. It is a delightful island blend, including Malibu.
Let the slurp commence.
All right. Mm.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
That is
so
good.
good. It's like a pina colada, but like
Better.
better. No, I do. I don't like pina coladas.
Book 10, Rinkitink in Oz by L. Frank Baum, published in 1916. Introduction, which I don't want to say what's all in here because it's spoilers a little bit of it,
Like,
which is
okay,
crazy.
L. Frank Baum, mess with your own money.
I know, yeah. But
I'm putting
it
the book down now. I
basically-
know what happens.
But it's just like a paragraph and a half. He always opens with like, I get so many letters. Here's what I'm doing. In this one, really all he says is, hey, keep sending me your letters. I love getting them. I try and incorporate all of them into my books. But he also says this is a very different story. It's a story about a boy.
My favorite movie.
Oh my God, yes,
About a
exactly. But he says there are girls in the story too, but this story is very different and features a boy. So that's an interesting primer to go in with.
I
and I
mean-
think
Watch this little boy turn into a little girl at the
Oh
end. of
my
the book.
God.
Oh my God. I was like,
Yeah,
we've had boys
for the
before.
second time. But yeah, that's really all for introduction. And Blake, what would you call that?
I would call that spoiler alert. I was not. Nobody told me.
That was good though.
That was. Chapter 1, The Prince of Pingaree. So as a reminder, this is Pingaree Punch we're drinking. So you may guess this is thematic.
Is this prince giving any type of Prince Caspian vibes?
Honestly, I do get the
Maybe.
vibe that he is older than some of our other heroes, some of our other young heroes. I'm getting
14.
I'm getting like young teenager, young man vibes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, Caspian.
Yeah. And interestingly, Caspian is a sea, and that's where we're at.
Oh.
So we start with setting the scene, basically.
Yes.
And if we're thinking about a map, we're starting somewhere called the Kingdom of Rinkitink.
Which is apparently on the map of Oz.
That's what I heard
He,
in the text.
Starts by saying, like, if you look at a map of Oz, you'll find Rinkitink.
It feels like he must have meant a map of the fairyland.
Maybe.
Because where's Rinkitink?
So it's on the shores of the Nonestic Ocean.
Yeah.
And between Rinkitink are the land of between Rinkitink and the land of Oz is the Gnome King's territory. So like Ev and the mountains, and then a vast sandy desert.
Yeah.
So the Forbidden Desert is between Oz and Rinkitink.
So
Rinkitink's not.
It's not in
Oz.
Oz.
Okay.
But you know where it is? It's on the other side of the ocean that Dorothy ends up on in fucking the third book when she returns to Oz and she wakes
Bellina.
up with Bellina.
Oh yeah, because she ends up in Ev on the beach.
Yeah. And
Oh
so
my God.
that must be the Nonestic Ocean. I'm trying to figure out a way that makes sense with like the Gnome King or Ev, but I can't.
I wonder if we're gonna run into the roses.
Oh yeah, because the Rose Kingdom or
And the
whatever is
governor.
just south of Ev.
Or gardener?
The gardener,
That
yeah,
was
the gardener.
Betsy. That was Betsy.
Yes.
Oh, but it was south of Ev. You're right.
yeah.
Oh.
So the people who live in Rinkitink, you know, because it's on the water, they make their lives on the water, boating and fishing. They make money by trading along the coast and with some of the nearby islands.
Yes. So now we're getting even more map filling in where, okay, there's islands all around, but they're kind of far away. So
do we have a map drawn out of the fairy
we personally
country?
don't. We should manufacture one,
Well, I'm
but
just
there
like,
might be
is there
online.
one out there?
I'm sure.
I guess
mean,
I don't.
But there's so many versions. I wonder if they're artistic renditions or if they're official, because I question those interpretations.
There's also the
of my
wicked
Oz.
Broadway map. That they
Yeah,
have.
on the curtain. that wouldn't have been, or that would not have included.
That's not
this,
historically accurate.
Oh, yeah.
Nor.
Yeah. So on the map of Oz, it's like, I've seen this before. Oz in the middle with the impassable desert on the outside of it, and then other things on the outside. So Ix, Ev, here's the Nonestic Ocean. And the
Oh my
islands.
god!
Oh my God.
Okay, well we'll post a
Okay,
picture
Tolkien.
on Instagram and let
That's-
y'all
Yes,
see the
we
map
will.
if you
That's
haven't
one of the
already.
craziest things I've ever seen.
I love that. I love that.
Well, that's also good to know because now we know our interpretation was correct. And we're not leading everybody astray. But the islands there are kind of far apart, though, is what we're getting the impression of. Because Pingaree is off the coast of Rinkitink, but it's like a 4 days journey by boat. So a ways out. It's probably past the horizon. Like they can't see each other coast to coast. So it's a ways away.
Pingaree, it's shaped like a wedge. So the north end of it is a mile from shore to shore, and then the south end is less than half a mile from shore to shore. So it's like this
It's like a
little
big triangle.
in the ocean.
Yeah. And it's like 4 miles
Interesting.
long. So it's
Yeah,
not huge.
4 miles long.
Like it's like the size of like downtown Portland to our house.
Even
So not
though
huge.
even though Pingaree is small, it's beautiful. It's green.
Mhm.
It's lush. Like the grass of the island, it reaches all the way to the water's edge. There's not like a sandy, beachy shore.
Yeah.
It's just grass.
Which is crazy.
Oh, I don't know why. I don't know why it's like giving me like Avatar. Like there's some place in that world that's like that. I know.
yeah,
it.
this is
I
Pangea
know
as
it.
fuck. Now, in the middle of Pingaree, there's just this beautiful grove of trees, and that's kind of where a lot of the people live.
Yeah, like Elfringbaum says that there's not really a city in Pingaree because the entire island has homes interspersed through it. So there's not like a city center. There's not like a commercial district. But at the large end of the island, to the north side or the wide side, I guess, is where the royal palace is. And the royal
What a
palace is.
strange place to live.
I know.
How
Well,
did they
it
get
gets
there?
strange.
Yeah, how
I have questions. I
how
have
do they
questions.
get things there? Unless they just truly live off the land.
Quite the opposite, actually.
The palace on the north end of the island, it belongs to King Kitticut.
Kitty cat, kitty
Kitty
cat.
cat, 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 cat.
Oh my god.
That didn't cross my mind.
No,
once.
that didn't.
What?
I was like, kitty cat. King Kitty Cat.
I say this, you say that. I say kitty, 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 cat, cat.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
that's all you can say.
Yeah, I think there's so many crazy names as we will continue to experience, but between the kingdom of Pingaree, the kingdom of fucking
Rinkitink.
Rinkitink, and then now there's King Kitty Cat.
Kitty cat, kitty
I
cat,
can't
cat.
now. I
He
can't.
got.
Oh
he-
my
he's having
God.
fun naming.
He
this
got
book.
really creative this
Yeah,
year.
that one's fun. That one's fun. That's good.
Yeah,
This
Spanish
palace-
flu did something to him.
It's the palace is beautiful. It's kind of giving me like the palace in Aladdin. It's like entirely snow white marble, and then these gold domes like at the top
Yeah.
of like every pillar and every
Okay.
roof.
It's giving
Money.
like Italian like palace to me.
Yes, and
Mm.
King
Yeah.
Kitticut
Beautiful.
is exceedingly wealthy.
Yes.
The coast of
Okay.
Pingaree is home to the largest and finest pearls in the world.
Yeah.
How'd they get there? Actually, they're in the ocean.
It's the oysters, yeah. So the thing about pearls is they would actually be completely worthless if they didn't have someone to trade them with. Thankfully, once a year, the king sends 6 boats full of these beautiful, perfect pearls to the king of Rinkitink. And which the capital of Rinkitink is Golgad. And there's the castle. And it's
Gilgad.
Gilgad? Oh, I must have typed in my notes. Gilgad. Oh yeah, because I thought it sounded like Gilead. But capital's Golgad, and the castle there is huge. It has a big tower, and basically it's like a giant lighthouse for all of the boats around the Nonestic Ocean.
What's happening?
Bring us trade.
Yeah, it's giving like Game of Thrones or something.
Yeah, I'm like,
that which
Where
is
am
dead
I?
may never die or something. So yeah, but they send the pearls there every year, and then the boats come back with payment. Like, so they send the pearls out to be sold in the city, and that's an amazingly wealthy city. So they send it back riches, but they also send back supplies, because I don't get the
food.
impression that there's much going on this in Pingaree
that's
aside
what I
from
was
fishing.
wondering.
Yeah,
So that, I guess, makes sense.
yeah. They don't need to worry about it
Yeah.
because they do trade.
Okay, pearls.
Yeah.
And Rinkitink is lucky to have this trade with Pingaree, because literally Rinkitink is the only place that the people of Pingaree ever visit. Nobody else even really knows that Pingaree exists.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, why would they?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they're like, we
No one
sell our
just
pearls one
falls
place and we're
upon.
good.
Yeah. Like there are other nearby islands. There's an island called Freaks to the southwest. but-
PHREEX. Freaks.
but
Which is
the-
crazy.
The inhabitants, they have no use for pearls for whatever reason. Why?
yeah,
we
it
don't know
doesn't
anything
explain
about them.
that.
Maybe they have
Like no one
pearls.
has any use
Oh,
for
maybe
pearls.
they do have
Maybe
pearls.
they do have pearls.
But you're right.
Um,
Or maybe they all. Well, yeah. I was like, what's a reason you wouldn't care about pearls, like as an aesthetic? Maybe they're all just really cynical. Cynical people hate pearls.
Yeah, they're
They
they're
do.
not into vanity.
Yeah.
But we also learn of the twin islands of Regos and Corygos, Thunder Sound. These
What?
islands are a 6-day journey to the north of Pingaree, and they are inhabited by a fierce and warlike people.
Why are we doing Wicked again?
So.
There's just so many places and
I
so
know.
much
Oh,
lore
I
happening
know.
right now that I cannot
Like,
keep
you
up.
don't know anyone except for Kitty Cat, and like,
Yeah.
you know everything about
You're
his
not going to
life.
know anything for next time on Last Time On.
Oh my god, it's all names, guys. It's all names.
I know. I was telling Blake earlier today. I was like, when I was taking my notes, I literally could not remember a single goddamn name. I'd like write someone's name, and in my next bullet, I'd be like, what was their name?
Like, who is that?
So, so years ago, the people of Regos and Corygos attacked Pingaree,
Oh my god.
and they began
Pingaree.
Pingaree. Jesus God.
There's going to be a lot of that.
Yeah.
Pingaree?
Pingaree.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell.
Pingaree!
So Regos and Corygos attacked Pingaree, and they began to plunder and pillage. And the people on Pingaree They're just fucking oyster fishers. All they have is rakes that they use in the water to rake out oysters.
They've never been threatened in their
And
lives.
Pingaree is the land of Kitty Cat.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Kitty Cat is the king of Pingaree, which is off the coast of Rinkitink.
Okay, we'll get there.
Yeah.
I have the first part down.
Yes. Okay.
Perfect.
You got it. Yeah.
But yes, they land, they pillage, plunder, rifle, loot, and then
And which land is that again?
They're
Pingaree.
in Pingaree. So they're like,
they're from Regos and Co-Regos.
Regos and Co. Okay.
Co-Regos.
Co-Regos?
Regos and Corregos.
Yeah, but it's like it's the co of Regos.
Oh, but it's Regos and Corregos.
Yeah.
Yes, Regos and Company.
Regos and Co.
It's a family company.
Regos and
But
Corregos.
when they came, when these warriors, these raiders came, the people of Pingaree defended themselves.
Let's fucking
And
go.
Even though
Rise up.
But even though they weren't as big or as strong as the warriors, like they are able to drive them back to the sea. And as the warriors flee the island, they get in their boats and they're sailing away. And this huge storm comes on the sea and destroys their ships.
Yeah.
And they all
And all of them
die.
Not a single one gets back to Regos or Corregos.
That's magic.
It seems like magic. Maybe even some kind of magic that
That's
makes
God.
the oysters have pearls.
So, like, imagine the intro to this movie. It's very like, and then the Regos came.
Yeah.
It is
there's a
giving
big
like
battle.
Lord of the Rings for some reason.
Yes.
Yes. It's,
And there was
But
that
they were all of them deceived.
when Frodo and well in the book it was different, but what's her name? Arwen.
Arwen?
Not the blonde one, the elf.
Yeah, Arwen.
But when she was saving Frodo and the horses of sea.
Yes, exactly. It was river
Sorry,
magic.
that took me
Horses
so
of
long to
sea.
say, and I just said words that I didn't even understand.
So
That's
this
okay.
battle, this battle happened a really long time ago. But the people of Pingaree, like, they're still proud of this victory because they are not fighters. Like Wyatt said, they have oyster rakes.
Yeah.
They've never had to
Use
use
your
that for
fucking
anything
rakes.
other than raking an oyster.
Yeah, now
And-
they're taking people's eyes with them.
And this happened when King Kittycut was a child. So he saw this happen, but now he's like not
Gray.
old, but yeah, he's an older dude. Like he's
Trauma.
middle-aged. But exactly though. He lives in fear of another invasion because he's like, I don't know how he well, the impression among everybody is that like, how did we fight these people off? Like no one wants that to happen again.
They
So
think they had beginner's luck.
yeah, exactly, yeah. But he's like he's not like living in fear every day. He's happy. They have a very good life there, and he has a like guard out on the beach who, if there was ever invaders coming again, they'd be alerted.
They can
So he's
prepare.
like, okay, we can prepare at least.
But if they are invaded again, they're like, we can't do that twice.
yeah,
Like, we're not strong.
yeah.
Oh my God.
No
They
one
don't,
thinks
they
that they'd be
don't
able
have
to
an
make it.
army. How many people can live in a 4-mile radius?
I'm
I
literally
ask?
just like
Yeah.
picturing like Scarecrow, fucking Gump, and like Sawhorse coming down, and they're like, "Ah, they're invading!" It's just the fucking the queerest group you've ever seen.
Ever
Yeah,
seen.
exactly. No warriors can defeat the queerest group you've ever seen.
But yes, like even though like he's afraid, he doesn't rile up his people with fear. Everyone's happy. He's a good king. He's content with his palace, and he has his queen Gary.
Gary, say Gary.
Gary, and their one child, Prince Inga.
Prince Inga.
That's their one child.
Yes,
Prince Inga.
yes.
Okay. Oh my
So
gosh.
King Kittycut, Queen Gary, and Prince Inga live on the island of Pingaree. And Prince Inga, oh my god, I'm sorry, is the heir to everything. He like the crown, the wealth, like so he's a little bit
You own everything.
yes. But he's very thoughtful and he's kind of serious and he's like he feels kind of the impression
good
I
kid.
get. Yeah, but he also has like the weight of the world on his shoulders because he's like not that he's stressed, but he's like I have to like do this. Like this is my life and livelihood and he wants to. He has a very good life. He loves his family.
Honorable.
Yeah. But he's, you know, he's not just this like spoiled kid. Like he has his own boat. He can go find pearls like the best of them. He loves coming home to his dad and showing him just a perfect pearl. So like he's like honorable and just.
Nepo apologizer.
I know. He works. It's the talent. He wouldn't be able to be there if he didn't have talent.
Sure.
So we're told that outside of the land of Oz, this has to be like the most happy and peaceful place on the planet. But then L. Frank Baum says after that, had these conditions remained undisturbed, there would have been no need to speak of Pingaree in this story.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Say that again. I'm sorry.
Everything's really happy and perfect. And he says, had these conditions remained undisturbed, there would have been no need to speak of Pingaree in this story. Which is a
like
long
it's
way
not
of saying
even-
something bad is going to happen to these people.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no schools on the island because the people of Pingaree like are super far away from like that type of civilization. They just don't live like
It's
that.
A bunch of homeschool kids.
Like King
Yeah.
Kitticut has like all of these manuscript books, and he's taught Inga reading, writing, arithmetic. Like he's making sure that his son is like a smart,
Yeah. Is
well-rounded
learned.
person to take over when it's
Yeah.
time to take over.
Okay.
And-
Okay, Inga.
When studying his lessons, Inga likes to like go to the grove in the middle of the island,
And he has a little tree house.
climb up into the branches. Yeah, he's
What?
made a platform with like a seat on it to chill out. Like he can
Yeah.
stay there all day. It's comfy.
Yeah, it's
Love.
like it's comfortable. It's private. Like it's above the ground. It's up in the leaves, and he can just chill there. So, but he goes up there a lot, and he just studies. Like he reads the books. He like thinks about them and like contemplates them. So he's really trying to be like smart and like do his dad justice.
They can make. I know we say this all the time, but like make a movie. Make a movie.
I know.
You guys have so many movie ideas right here. There's
I know.
literally
Stop
14 books.
stop remaking things and make this
Yeah.
movie for the first time. This would be fun.
Yeah.
Like
This
would be fun.
Would be visually very stunning.
This would be fun animated.
and the last one was very coastal too.
Honestly,
They were
I felt
saying
like
it
the
should be
last,
like a Wes
okay.
Anderson
the last
movie.
one in this. Well, I don't even know this book.
Yeah, this is my favorite one.
But the last book definitely could be a movie.
Yes.
Yeah. It was giving Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Yeah.
This, I forgot I was going to say this, but I almost said this to you like the other day, and then I was like, nope, let's stop talking about it because I'm going to ruin the podcast. But I think L. Frank Baum has an obsession with the ocean because,
He wants to like walk
Like-
into it like at the
Oh
end
my
of,
God.
Star is Born.
I was thinking like the wizard did.
That's
to kill
what I was
himself
thinking, the
in
wizard.
Oh,
and
and Wicked.
Wicked.
Oh, I
Yeah.
could have done Wicked.
Yeah. Star is Born is
Said
good
you
too.
did some Wicked. I don't even know.
But the second book, from the third book forward, like Dorothy's fucking on her way across the ocean, falls into the ocean and gets sucked in. Like there's the last book with Betsy Bobbin.
She came on the sea.
Oh yeah, she
her
was in the
whole
sea.
family and life was destroyed in
she
that
was Life
boat.
of Pi.
Yeah, and then she
Oh
got
my
to the
God,
land
she
of roses.
was.
She was.
Is the mule human or not?
Richard Parker.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Cut that.
But anyway, I just feel like L. Frank Baum has this obsession with the sea, and it is not lost on me that like this is about to be a book set in the ocean. Last time he was like, yeah, let's go on the ocean. So yeah,
Isn't
I just
it
feel like we're
weird?
going
He's
ocean.
landlocked.
Obsession with water, but then also like the other most famous thing about like just that whole series is
Oh.
Elphaba, who hates water.
That is
funny.
interesting.
And you know what? I actually just realized with you saying that the last couple of books were written in Oscott in Hollywood, so he like lives
He's
on
on
the
the
coast for the
ocean.
first time in his
Oh,
life.
I'm so
Fake.
happy for him. You said fake.
He found one new thing, and he was like, oh, I'm writing all about
He was
it.
like, this is my livelihood.
So King Kitticut, like he has a lot of respect for Inga's judgment. He trusts him. He knows that like when it's time for him to deal with important matters of state, he's gonna be good when the time comes. And so one day King Kitticut's like, hey Inga, come here. And he calls him to his chambers and he tells him about his growing concern.
Mhm.
And you know that these fucking soldiers are gonna come back and try to kill them all for vengeance.
Yeah, he's like, hey,
Mm.
it's really peaceful here, and we have a really good life. But like, you
Anything can happen.
never forget that they are up there somewhere in the
Ugh,
north.
Gosh.
Yeah. And like he's like, if they come back, we cannot resist them.
Which Prince Inga has a great question, which is like, well, why couldn't we defend ourselves? Like, Are we like we did it last time? Are we less capable
Yeah, what's
now?
the problem?
Are there fewer people? Are they stronger? Like, what's up? And the king is like, it's not that. I have a huge secret to tell you.
Oh my god, he has a reason.
A huge secret.
What is it?
He has kept this secret that involves magic talismans.
3 magic talismans.
Kept it
does that mean?
guarded.
You'll find out.
He's kept it guarded and hidden from everyone else up until this moment.
He's never told anyone.
Okay.
But he doesn't want the secret to be lost. So he's like, Inga, I'm going to tell you because if I die or if I like am taken away from here or something, I don't want the secret to be lost.
Oh my god.
So he takes Inga into the banquet hall of the castle. There's no one else in there. And he crouches down on the floor and he touches a secret tile that's spring loaded and the tile falls away.
Ooh.
And from that
Secret
space, he pulls out a silk bag.
Okay.
Inside the bag are 3 great pearls. They're all about the size of a marble.
So pretty big.
This is what they want.
One pearl has a blue tint. Another is like this soft
Oh my God,
rose
it's the
color.
Infinity pearls.
There's the blue. There's like a soft rose colored one. And then there's one that's pure white.
Yes.
And he tells Inga,
Something crazy. This is one of my favorite things I've ever read
Oh my
in this book.
God.
go for it then.
I think it's just okay. So he says that long ago, these were gifted to his ancestors by the Mermaid Queen, who is a powerful fairy who his ancestors saved from peril. And the blue stone gives strength that no one can resist.
Okay.
The rose-colored stone or pearl protects you from any danger, and the white pearl,
Regardless of their origin.
oh yeah, regardless of the origin of that danger, which I think that caveat will probably make a difference.
No
later,
sunburn.
honestly. Yeah. Oh, interesting. And then the white stone or the white pearl speaks to you and tells you helpful and wise words.
Inga said, excuse me?
Yeah.
This
What the
pearl
fuck?
speaks? That's impossible. And he's like, don't be ignorant. Listen closely. So King Kitticut holds the pearl up to Inga's ear, and Inga hears a small voice saying, your father is right. Never question the truth of what you fail to understand, for the world is filled with wonders.
What?
Yeah.
Inga's like, oh, wow, okay, so the
Yeah.
pearl speaks.
He's like, okay, you're right. I'll never forget
Yeah,
that.
like I heard that.
He's like, that it spoke and it was wise.
And it said wise things.
But Inga's question is, okay, well, if you have these pearls, why do you even worry about the warriors coming back from the north? Like, that's like great, huge power. But the pearls only work when the king has them on his person. And he's like, I don't want to fucking lose these out in the jungle. Like, or, I don't know. He's going to leave them in his pocket and he's going to go to the laundromat and then like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So he's
happens
like-
all the time.
The kind of
Exactly.
thing you forget is in your pocket.
Yeah.
When I have probably one of the 3 most important things in the entire world in my pocket, I definitely won't check it before I put it in the wash.
Honestly, he should just have them like put into like a silver or like gold netting and then strung around his neck.
Yeah.
But that would be maybe a little too ostentatious for his style. So anyway,
And he probably I feel like there's so many things he can do actually, but that's fine.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Secret kitchen tile's good.
yeah.
But yeah, he doesn't carry them with him. And so if he was ever vulnerable of being kidnapped or something, or being hurt, they would do him no good unless he makes it to them. So he tells Inga, like, my father, your grandfather, had these pearls during the great fight. And during the battle, the pink pearl protected him from harm, and the blue pearl gave him the strength to drive the enemy away.
Him and the rest of the people. Oh my god, excuse me.
Oh, that's true. It gave everyone strength.
Oh.
Excuse me.
But King Kitticut has always suspected that the destructive storm that followed the battle that killed the bad guys was caused by the mermaids.
The Mermaid Queen said, "Hey, those are our friends up there.
Yeah.
Go kill." I love that.
Mermaid Queen.
Yeah. Mermaid Queen, when I read that earlier, I just had such a vivid image of a mermaid queen.
Oh yeah, she's gorgeous. But she's also kind of gross.
No.
Well,
Oh.
is she like Siren Queen, really?
She's got like fins. And she's a little wet.
Well, they always have
Yeah, she's in the
fins.
water with a
No,
tail.
not that. Not the tail fins. Like she's got like fins on her forearms. She's
Oh,
got
like gills.
Like in Hook?
Yeah, like in
They're like,
Okay, not that though.
I mean, things that cause storms look scary. I'm just saying. She
Yeah,
doesn't
they
have.
have to, they have
She
to.
does deep sea. She doesn't have pupils.
oh shit.
Inga's mind is blown by everything that he's hearing, obviously, because he's always wondered how Pingaree won this battle. But he's like, okay, but we have the pearls; they'll protect us again. And King Kittacut's like, yeah, like they're super powerful, and we don't have much to fear. But I just wanted you to know about them in case something happens.
And with that, Inga's like, okay, well, cool. I'll keep them safe. And like he'll know where they are in case of emergency.
And he learns they're his rightful inheritance.
Yeah. And then the king puts the pearls away, and then Inga and him part ways, and Inga just thinks about it for pretty much the rest of the day. He's like, that's the craziest thing I've heard in my life.
Yeah.
And that is the end of The Prince of Pingaree. And Blake, what would you Pingaree that?
Hidden gems.
Love that.
Chapter 2, The Coming of King Rinkitink.
So a few days later, it's a beautiful, peaceful day. One of King Kittacut's royal watchmen runs into the palace and announces that a strange boat is approaching the island.
Which, as we know, is one of the
It's
biggest
sketch.
possible fears the king
It's
has.
not like that.
So at first, he does what do they call it in basketball when he did like a fake out and started to go run to get his pearls, but then he was like, it's one boat. It's one boat, no matter what. Yeah, exactly. Yes, he's giving Fruma Sarah.
Oh my god.
But he's like, no, I'm fine. I'm not going to worry about it because nothing on that boat could overtake the entire island.
Yeah, it's
so
That's
like,
true, that's
fine.
true.
Like it's one boat. So he goes out to see what's up, and he sees a huge boat with a big purple canopy on it with gold like lacing. It's like it looks royal.
Okay, they're
Yeah.
rich.
Pretty
Yes.
much everyone in Pingaree is on the beach watching this boat come in right now.
Everyone from the palace, at least.
Love.
And as it gets closer, so there's 10 men on each side of the boat. So there's 20 total men rowing the boat. So it's not very big. And as it gets closer, Inga notices that in the stern of the boat, there's a little man, and he's sitting high on a cushioned chair. And he's so fat that he's almost as wide as he is tall.
Yeah, and he's wearing a big purple robe. He has a like white velvet hat that has diamonds embroidered on it and gold lacing. So he looks pretty posh. And then at the front of the boat, there's a cage with something in it. And then there's also a bunch of sandalwood boxes on the boat. So just big crates.
Yeah.
Okay.
As the boat comes up on the shore, the fat little man stands up and he bows several times to the people of Pingaree, and they all bow back. And he like has this like sweet, jolly smile on his face. So everyone's like, okay, like normal guy.
Yeah.
Are we chill? Are we cool?
Like, the boat hits the shore and almost sends him flying, but he keeps his balance and he's just like, well, here I am at last.
What?
Yeah.
Who is
And
this guy?
King
no one's expecting him.
No, yeah. King Kitticut is like, he bows and he says, I can see that you're here at last. Like, can we hear who you happen to be? And the guy laughs again. He's, by the way, every other word he says is a laugh.
Keep in mind, if we ever tell you what he's saying, he is like cracking up laughing in the middle of every sentence.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he has a
no.
very strange laugh. It's like, hee hee hee, ho 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 ho.
Oh, no.
Like that.
Like it's literally spelled like that.
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I
he-
can't explain it.
He's a freak, but we're not going to do that every time we make him talk.
Nope. So just know
No,
he's
you
laughing.
have to.
So he's
or else
like-
I won't
so-
understand.
He's like,
True.
hey, ho, ho, ho. Didn't expect me, did you? That's so funny. I'm amused. Hoo, 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 hoo. But here I am. Ho, ho.
Yeah.
What'd you call me?
Exactly. But from somewhere on board the ship, or the boat, I should say, this like deep growling voice is like, hush up, you're making yourself ridiculous.
And no one really reacts.
Everyone looks around and they're like,
Well,
where did
yeah.
that voice come
The people
from?
of Pingaree look around. The guys on the boat and the king Kitticut, or no, this guy.
It's like it never happened.
Yeah, never happened. Like no acknowledgement at all, which is interesting.
Mm.
But King Kitticut says the man is welcome to the kingdom, and they'd love to learn who he is and who they are receiving as a guest. And the man descends down off the boat,
Waddles.
waddles, and he says that he is King Rinkitink, from the city of Gilgad and the kingdom of Rinkitink. And he's come to finally meet the monarch who sends all those amazing
Rinkitink.
pearls to his city. Yeah.
He's come to say thank you for all the pearls.
Yeah. Literally, he's like, I just wanted to see who's sending us all these pearls because it's amazing. Like, they're beautiful, and I had to see what the land looked like.
Oh, wow.
Kittika is like, wow, welcome, King Rinkitink. That's awesome. Isn't it kind of dangerous for like such a great king to make such a distant journey with 20 men on a frail little boat?
Yeah, because it's a 4-day journey. And he came over here with just 20 guys on his boat paddling him.
That sounds
But
exhausting.
Yeah.
King Kittika or King Rinkitink is like, hee hee ho ho, and he's like, what do you expect me to do? My subjects don't let me go anywhere. I've run away.
Oh my God. Whoa. You're not staying here. You're not staying here.
Yeah.
Like,
wait,
sorry.
are there crimes?
Yeah, what?
Well, King Kittika is astonished. And he's like, okay, like, whoa, that's crazy. But Rinkitink is just laughing. Hoo hoo, hee hee, kiki, cuckoo, coco, ka ka ka. And then he's
call
like,
me?
isn't it funny? I had to run from. Oh my God, yeah. He's like, kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty cat.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. So yeah, Rinkitink, Kitticut. Oh my God. Kitticut is like, why did you like have to run away? And Rinkitink says that his subjects are afraid that he'll get into mischief. They don't trust their own king. How funny is that? Kiki.
So,
And
did he run away or did he get banished?
we'll get there.
Kitticut's like, let's go inside.
Yeah.
Because basically, Kitty Cut
Any
at this
details?
point is like, this guy's like, he's not like that he's weird, like making him uncomfortable, but he's like, I'm just going to be kind and very like, oh, yes, of course, come with us. You're the king.
Well,
Yeah.
he's making me
The-
uncomfortable.
The book,
Yeah.
like it literally like talks about how King Kitticut chooses to ignore Rinkitink's uniqueness.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
But he's like, hey, you're welcome to stay here as long as you want. And when you like do want to go back, we will give you a royal escort back to your islands or
my
back to the
gosh,
mainland, which
how
is great.
nice.
And he's like, but until then, like, we're going to do anything we can to make you comfortable and happy. Like, come with us.
Okay, hostess of the year.
Yeah, seriously. He's
Rink-
like, we got pearls. You want pearls?
Rinkitink's like, I would be glad to follow you to the palace. That sounds like it means dinner. I'm hungry.
Yeah,
Let's
he's
go.
like, that will make me very comfortable.
And so he's like, yeah, can you just like have your guys like get all these sandalwood boxes? Let's take those to I brought you some presents. Let's go.
It's presents, yeah.
So the men are like going on the ship to like get all the presents, and Rinkitink's also like, oh, and can you also let my goat out of its cage?
And this seems like the craziest thing anyone has ever heard for some reason.
I don't think they know what that is.
I honestly don't either. I think they're just pretending to.
They're like, go.
Yeah, they're like, gwat? Gwat?
Like, oh, yeah.
But literally, King Kittica is like a goat, and Rinkitink says, oh, yeah, like, this is my goat, Bill. I ride him everywhere because I'm quite stout, as you can see. Hee hee ho ho, kiki ko ko ko. And like, because of that, I don't like to walk everywhere.
Hi, Bill.
Yeah.
The Pingaree people start to lift the cage out of the boat, and while they're holding it, this voice from inside the cage is like, be careful, you villains.
And the Pingaree's men drop the cage.
Because
my
they
God.
said, goats can talk?
Yeah. They did. No one was expecting that. But the voice from inside cries out, and he's like, I told you to be careful. You made me skin my knee. He is going crazy.
Rink-
It's Dr.
Tink.
Dolmond.
Yes. Oh, my God.
Rinkitink
So many
is
times.
18
like-
here.
Rinkitink is like, Bill, behave yourself. Like, we're guests here. And then he like turns to Kitticut and he's like, I take it you don't have talking goats on this island.
Kitticut says there's no goats at all on the island.
Like, I've never
And
even
there are
seen
no
that.
talking animals on Pingaree at all.
Oh,
So they've never heard of that before, apparently.
interesting.
I question if there are any animals, period, on Pingaree, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I, was
don't
about
know.
There's oysters.
wonder. Oh, oysters.
But
Oh,
Rinkitink is like,
oysters or oysters?
oh, I don't feel like oysters can be capital O. They don't
No,
fish
because they're
have
like
souls.
bugs. They're like bugs. They're just bugs.
No, it's not a
No
fish.
soul. No.
Wait, bugs don't have souls?
No.
Stop! Don't do that.
Thank God.
Because you'd be killing.
Oh, lots of ants.
You have a soul.
No, got the ants.
But yeah, King Rinkitink's like, I wish my goat didn't talk. Like at first I thought it would be fun to like ride a goat around and get to talk with it, but Bill is
sounds fun.
cross and he's disrespectful, and I feel more like a chimney sweep than a king when I talk to him. He is so mean. And Kittikut's like, why don't you just ride a horse? Rinkitink does his weird laugh and he's like, I am too short and stout to climb onto the back of a horse. I can only lift my leg over a goat.
Oh. Poor guy.
Black Phillip.
Yeah. And when you're thinking about this goat, so they open the cage, Bilbo emerges. They don't really describe what he looks like,
I'm
but
sorry, I thought you said Bilbo.
oh my god, Bilbo comes out.
It's like, okay, cameo.
Yeah.
He's like, give it to me.
One finger missing. But he comes out, and from the illustrations, he looks kind of like Black Phillip from The Witch. Like he's like a big goat like that. Like he's not like one of those little things. Like he's a
spooky.
big old
He's
goat.
a big goat.
Yeah, and so which makes sense. A little fat man rides around on him, so he has to be big.
So one of Rinkitink's rowers comes out with a red velvet saddle, and it's like broidered with silver, like prettiness.
Yeah.
And he fastens it to Bill's back. And Rinkitink climbs on Bill's back, and he's like, "Okay, Kitticut, lead the way. We'll follow." And Bilbo looks at the steep hill that's in front of them, and he's like, "Oh, fuck you, Rinkitink! Get off of me! I'm not. If you do not get off of me, I'm not taking you up that hill. If you don't get off of me, I'm not moving a muscle.
Yeah.
Like, it's not
Like,
happening.
you're
We're not
walking
going."
up there yourself.
Yes, go
To which I'm
on.
like, what is this goat's job?
Animal rights.
Like, I mean, maybe this is giving ownership.
Bilbo or Rinkitink is literally like, "But I can't walk up that. I'm fat." And
And he brings up a good point.
Yeah,
He
well,
does.
Which is, well, it is a good point that he's fat, but also he's like, you're a goat and you can't swim to this island, so you got on a boat that we brought you here
You got
on.
on my boat.
my
Yeah, and he's like-
God. So what is he just gonna throw him into the sea?
Well, he's like, I'm
I'd
a
be like,
big
"Do
guy.
it."
I can't get
Yeah.
up the hill.
He's
You
like,
have to take me up the
I
hill.
carried you here so that you could see this. You
Yeah.
carry me there so that I can see that.
Yeah, he's like, you get to see the world. Isn't it nice? And it is nice.
That's crazy.
It is kind of crazy.
It's manipulative, but it's not wrong.
no.
Oh my God.
But the thing is, Bill's like, okay, whatever. Like,
Just shut up.
yeah. But then he does it, and it's not even hard.
It
Like
takes
the book
zero effort.
tells
Okay,
us he
come
doesn't even
on.
notice that the king
What?
is on his
He's
back.
just a jerk.
He's just
Yeah,
a jerk.
what?
Yeah. He's being a dick.
So Kittika, Inga, and the other men are surprised at the banter between the king and the goat, but they just keep to
Yeah.
themselves.
They're
and
brothers.
They're like, yeah, they're like, let's just go. Like, let's take them up there. And when they make it to the palace, the queen and her maidens come out and greet them, and they lead the guests to the throne room. And they just kind of spend the rest of the afternoon
Opening presents.
opening presents. Yeah.
Cute.
They open up the
Christmas.
sandalwood boxes, and the gifts inside are like silk and lace and jewelry.
Okay.
Yeah, very nice.
So
stuff.
rich.
And everybody in the palace gets like at least one gift. So, like,
Everyone in the
help,
city. Everyone on the island.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so it's good. And then after that, they're like, oh, okay, like time for dinner. But Bill doesn't eat normal food. He's like, I think this grass out here is actually really good. So they just unsaddle him, and he's allowed to just walk around, and they just leave him alone, basically, which he loves. He's like,
Yeah.
I don't want to go inside.
Bill out.
I love that.
Yeah.
During dinner, Inga just loves watching Rinkitink enjoying himself. Like, he's laughing when he's not eating, and when he's eating, he's not laughing. Like, those are his two modes.
Yeah.
Right now.
He
Um,
has one of two sides right now. 'Cause he's,
Oh my God.
But he's
this
also,
guy's
like,
crazy.
he is crazy, and I will not take away from that. But he does say, I've been locked on a boat with people rowing and that goat for 4 days. And so not only am I so excited to eat decent food, I'm also excited to have conversations with people that aren't rowers
So
or
jolly.
goats.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't talk to the rowers, and when I talked to Bill, he berated
He made fun of me. Yeah. So he's just really glad in general. And, you know, Kitticut is like, hey, like, it's such an honor for you to be here, or for us that you're here with us. Like, so glad that you're here, like, and that you're enjoying yourself so much. And Rinkitink is like, no, like, I've been wanting to come here for so long because I knew it had to be amazing, and our land wouldn't be what it is without the pearls that we get from your land. Like, it's your kingdom is rich, and we are rich because of it. So we love that, which is very
Yes.
gracious.
Yeah. He says he's always wanted to come see Pingaree, but his subjects are always like, no, stay home and behave yourself.
Yeah, no mischief. Which I'm like, what mischief do they think he's gonna get into? They're just controlling it.
But
feels like.
Kitticut's like, Rinkitink, aren't your people gonna notice that you're missing from Gilgad? And
He took a page from Elphaba's book
Yeah.
on this one.
Let's go.
he's like, I actually don't think I'm gonna be missed, because you see, the other day, or so recently, one of my subjects wrote a scroll called "How to Be Good," and I thought it would be beneficial to study this scroll because I consider being good as one of the fine arts, as in he doesn't think himself very capable of it. But recently, he had scolded his Lord High Chancellor harshly for coming to breakfast without combing his eyebrows. And then he was like a little embarrassed and sad about behaving that way. So he's like, oh man, I hurt the Chancellor's feelings. So he decides to isolate himself in his room and study the scroll and learn how to be good. And while doing this, Rinkitink issues a royal decree forbidding anyone from entering his room under pain of his royal displeasure until he's ready to come out.
Well, the reason I think it's specifically taking a page from Elphaba's book is because it's all, I think, bullshit. Like, it is true, he has the piece of paper, but I think that he created a situation where he was like, I'm going to get locked away. I got to study. Don't fucking bother me. I'm studying. Because the minute that he closed that door, he went out his back door and got a boat to go to Pingaree.
Yes.
So it's just all a cover. But he's like, yeah, they don't know I'm gone because I told them.
Yeah. He probably
only
only yelled at the Lord High Chancellor about his eyebrows so that he could do this.
Yeah, like it's all a big setup.
He's making a scene.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Interesting.
after making the decree,
Well, everyone he loves is going to be dead when he's back.
That's something that I
because of
literally had
Elphaba?
thought. Yeah, exactly.
but after he made the decree, he put the scroll in his pocket, snuck out the back door to the boat. Rinkitink is cracking up laughing, imagining the uproar in Gilgad if the subjects discovered that he'd left secretly. And Inga tells Rinkitink, he's like, that parchment, the how to be good thing, can I see it? Like, if it really teaches people how to be good, it sounds really valuable. And I'm like, Bible?
Why is
Oh,
everyone so
maybe.
obsessed with being fucking good?
I don't know. But it's a good thing to do. If everyone wanted to be and executed on being good, the world would be a
They're
better
trying
place.
to make Oz on Earth.
True. But Rinkitink is like, oh yeah, it is valuable. And he pulls it out of his pocket and he shares 2 pieces of wisdom from the essay, which are both just stupid. One of them is, a good man is one who is never bad. And the second is, to be good, you must avoid things that are evil. Which are 2 common sense, just truisms. But he's like, the guy who wrote this is like the peak of wisdom. Like, he knows exactly what he's doing, but he's also laughing while he's saying it.
Yeah,
So I think
he knows
he's
exactly
making
what
fun
he's doing because he's
of
only
the essay.
saying like 2 fucking words and then leaving
Yeah.
it up for interpretation.
I think in his own way, he is kind of marveling at the simplicity of it. Like, I don't know if he's laughing at it so much. He even says like the thing of like, he's like, yeah, the guy who wrote this is the smartest guy in all of Rinkitink. Like, and I know that's true because he always tells everybody so. Like,
That feels like a joke to me, though.
I think it's a joke for us, but I don't think it's one that
I
Rinkitink's
see.
making.
Okay, I see what you mean. I have to just add that layer. Okay.
But Rinkitink sits back in his chair. He starts to laugh in his distinct way. He's laughing so hard he starts to cough. Then he chokes. Then he sneezes. And he looks so funny, being all jolly and weird. Nobody can resist laughing.
Yeah.
So
whole rest of
this-
the room, even the queen.
This
is
banquet
laughing.
hall is all just laughing. And I have it says like even Queen Gary.
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 How did I get it?
We're all
Weird
just
now.
making it up here.
Yeah.
It's words on paper. But Queen Garee, who's usually more reserved, like she's laughing behind her fan. And as Rinkitink finishes his laughing fit and wipes his eyes, Prince Inga, he's like, the parchment speaks truly. It's like, it
Yeah.
said, be good.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
And
How am I gonna do last time on?
I know, girl. We're only 2/3 of the way through.
Oh my god!
But Rinkitink is like, he agrees, and he's like, yeah, it does speak the truth. He's like, I wish fucking Bill would read it. But then he provides a few more nuggets of wisdom from the scroll, which are to avoid unpleasant things, always speak agreeably. Good children are not punished because they're never bad. You will not find an unpleasant you will not find it as pleasant to be good as to be bad, but other people will find it more pleasant. And then Rinkitink laughs again and again and again.
Yeah, he's like, this is really good advice. I can't wait till I have some time to give it a try.
Yeah.
It's like, because he's just so naughty.
Yeah. And then he starts to fucking eat because he needs to chow down. He's been on a boat for 4
He
days.
literally forgot the food was in front of him. So I'm picturing
Yeah.
him like, hee, ho, 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 ha, ha, ha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Second mode.
And that is the end of chapter 2, the coming of King Rinkitink. And Blake, what would you think that?
Good on paper.
Ooh, that's kind of fun.
Good on paper.
It's very fun.
Chapter 3, Warriors from the North.
Warriors from the north.
Where
Warriors
are we?
from the
What's
North.
going on? Why is everything a movie?
Yeah, literally.
I know.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah. We're like panning across the ocean
Yeah.
toward like
what
a
do you mean
warship.
This is an
Warriors of the
anime.
North.
So,
Go for it.
well, just to start, Rinkitink like really likes this island. He's like,
Okay.
oh, this is really nice. And I don't know what it's
He's
like back
I'm gonna
home.
live there. I'm gonna live here now.
Weeks go by.
I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, wait. When you say you ran away, what do you mean?
Yeah.
It begins to make me wonder. Maybe that's why he's laughing so much, because he's joking with himself. Who knows?
He could literally be anyone, and he's calling himself Rinkitink.
Oh my god, you're right.
He's like, what's that country over there? It's Rinkitink? Yeah, I'm Rinkitink. like, he
like
just
maybe
made
we
that
should
up.
really be like quizzing the
Oh my
20
God.
men.
Yeah. So King Rinkitink spends his stay in Pingaree. He spends most of it eating good meals, talking with King Kitticut, and sleeping.
So
s-
abusing.
He's taking
Yeah.
it. He's a freeloader.
He's freeloading. Yeah, he's like on their couch.
At times,
Oh my
he
God.
will read How to Be Good because he says he needs to study it so he won't disappoint his subjects when he returns home.
Yeah.
As if his subjects said, we need you to go to Pingaree to read How to Be Good.
Well-
they don't know he's gone.
You know what though? No, it's that when he comes out of his
Oh,
room, they're
because
gonna be
that's-
like, "You've been in there for 5 to 10 weeks."
What did the book
like,
say?
Oh my
Did you get
gosh.
the understanding? You didn't eat anything in there. like they're gonna have so many
That's
questions.
right. Yeah, okay. So he does need to study.
But
What
still,
on earth is he
it's still
thinking?
crazy. Like it's just so crazy. But you might be thinking, what about those 20 guys who took him there?
Still
Well,
there.
They're just in the village. They went down and like
This is their life now.
literally they moved in to
They
like
love it.
They do. They moved into the houses
Aw.
at the like southern end of the island where all the pearl fishers are, and they're like, "Yeah, this is great. We'll stay here." Like they don't really care either way.
They scrape oysters.
yeah,
That's
they
their
go.
job.
They go out raking oysters, and they're like, "Okay, cool. Like we're fine with this." Like,
Aw, I kind of love that for
It's
some
cute.
reason. I love that they're just like integrated with
Yeah,
the town.
but I'm also like, 21 men arrived on your shore, and now they
It's
just
a-
have
21
their best
workers.
lives.
It's a 4-mile island, and I don't know how many people live there, but at the beginning of the book, we were told that they send several boats to Rinkitink
Yeah.
each year, and 60 men pilot each
Oh, that's
boat.
each boat.
Oh my God.
Nuh-uh.
each boat.
There's 6 boats though. That's 360 men.
They all live in a 4-mile radius of one another, and now we just dropped 25
Radius is the
more
wrong
people.
word. It's 4 square miles. It's one. If the island is a right triangle and it is 1 mile at the end, no miles at the end or the other end, yeah, that's 4 square miles.
They have 335 people there. I couldn't remember the number.
Sorry, 2 square miles.
Anyway, Rinkitink is having such a good time there. He rarely rides Bilbil.
Yeah.
He brought Bilbil to be ridden around on. No, he doesn't need Bilbil.
Yeah.
He's fucking chilling. He's
Yeah,
got
he's on
nowhere
the
to
couch
be.
all day.
It's
So-
4 miles, and he's not walking those 4 miles.
And they took the saddle off Bilbil, and he just roams around all day, just like eating grass, like in the trees.
He's a celebrity.
I will say his personality isn't exactly that he's happy, but like he is not actively unhappy with where he's at. So that's good.
I
He's
feel
also chilling.
like he feels
Good.
très content
Yeah.
because
Okay, Duolingo.
because he just wants everyone to leave him the fuck alone, and
Yeah.
that's what the people of
Yeah.
Pingaree do.
Because he's mean.
Yeah, like at first he was a spectacle because they'd never seen a goat and they've never talked to a goat.
Yeah.
So everyone was like, "Hey, Bill, hey, how's it going?" And he's like, "Fuck you," and they're like, oh, "Okay."
Literally,
Like,
yeah.
And so nobody
Oh.
fucks with him anymore. Even
They don't even-
Inga. Inga tried to make friends with him.
I don't
Yeah.
even know what he is.
Inga, like,
like
they're
just
like,
this thing
"What
that's
is
walking
that?"
around that talks.
I mean, I guess, yeah, why would they have a goat on that island? It's 4 square miles. There's nothing for a goat to eat other than the grass.
I
But
guess so. Not a squirrel.
no, I don't know. Well, probably not squirrels because I mean, we're
I guess
pretending like
they're
it's
in the
tropical.
ocean.
This could be an island off the coast
like
of
a
Washington.
Not even a
Shadow.
monkey.
I don't think they have monkeys.
There's
Girl,
no way a monkey would be on there.
Maybe the occasional bird.
They have to get
Oh,
food
yeah,
shipped
you're right.
in
You're right.
from kitty.
Yeah, they wouldn't
from-
survive.
Yeah, any animals that they would have to eat because
oh my gosh,
that's
you're
competition.
right.
Maybe, yeah.
But
anyway,
yeah, Inga
one-
even tried to make friends with Bilbo. Is that where you're going?
Yeah.
Go.
One day, Inga, and this is pretty early on, is trying to make a good impression with Bilbo and be kind and curious or courteous. And so he goes up and he's like, "Oh, good morning, Bilbo." But Bilbo says it's not a good morning and it looks like it could rain. And Inga's like, "Okay." And he tries to just like smooth it over and he's like, "Oh, like, well, you're right, but I hope you're happy here." And Bilbo is like, "I'll never be happy anywhere. It doesn't matter if it's here or anywhere else. I am not going to be
I'm
happy."
like, okay.
Then he says, "Go away."
Yeah, and then he's like, "Please go away." And he does. Inga's like,
Yeah, I will.
"I'm not going to try that again."
Inga says, "Certainly."
Yes. Yeah, he literally. Yeah, a quote.
um, quoth Inga.
Yeah. Quoth the prince.
But Inga's like, literally don't need that goat, whatever, that's fine. But he kind of wished that he had like at least some new friend in all of this, because what's going on is now his dad is busy with another king. That's never happened before.
Yeah.
He's like super preoccupied. So Inga's kind of left on his own. And since he's like the royal prince, he's not allowed to play with the other boys of Pingaree because he's
Yeah.
supposed to like behave differently.
Oh,
and
that's
Elfring
too much
Baum,
pressure on this kid.
Elfring
Too
Baum like
much.
goes out of his way to tell us like he's not so because he can't play with the other kids, like he's just going up to his tree and like reading and studying. And Elfring Baum goes out of his way to tell us like Inga's not like a douchebag.
Yeah, he's a normal
He would
boy.
be just like any other boy. He's just not allowed to.
Yeah.
Like he would be out there playing, but instead he has to just be up here studying. But because of that, he is like more serious. He's a little more solemn than like a quote normal, I'm saying normal boy. But like other than that, like it's only because of his circumstance. So he's nice. Everyone likes him and should like him. That's what we're really being told.
And one morning, Inga's hanging out in his treetop rest, and this thick fog is like enveloping the entire island. Like it just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
The visibility is super low. Like he can't even see the tree that's next to him.
Yeah, and this
What?
place is packed with trees, so it's like feet away from him. But he does a very Dorothy thing, and he's like, "Oh, well, I'm not like wet here in the fog, and it's really dark all of a sudden. I'm gonna take a nap." Yeah, it's the
he's
morning,
like, this
and
is
he goes to
kind of
sleep.
cool.
Tie.
This is comfy.
Yeah,
Oh,
So-
do you remember when we saw that drag queen do Somewhere Over the Rainbow as Dorothy? And the whole theme of it was her just going to sleep.
Was that at the Wicked Live show?
Yeah.
yeah.
I do remember that.
I was like, girl, you get it. She knows Dorothy inside
Love
and out, I
that.
guess.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, you're napping now."
Yeah, the whole
listeners.
thing was like her just like kept falling asleep places.
Oh, you
I was
should have
like,
been
"That's
there. You should have been
Dorothy."
there.
Yeah, y'all should have been
Oh,
there.
if you were there. But yeah, so he knocks out. The thick fog, it stays the entire rest of the morning over Pingaree.
Yeah,
In-
and even in the castle, it's dark. Like
yeah.
they're lighting candles so that the kings can see each other while they're talking. The queen, Garee, like she's trying to do her needlepoint and she can't, so she just like gathers all of her maidens together and they start telling stories.
Yeah, like,
which
we're
is-
doing stories
okay.
today.
I'm
That's
like-
kind of fun.
I'm just like, I like everybody in this family. Like,
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
they're
giving like
cool.
power
Never happened.
outage. We're
Oh,
lighting
yeah.
candles.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yes.
god, that's so
So yeah, that's
cute.
literally.
actually.
They're like, guess there's a storm today. We're chilling.
We're all
like,
hanging
yeah,
it's just
out.
an
We're gonna
indoor.
play
It's an indoor
games.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're all totally chill. Shortly after like noon, the weather suddenly shifts. Like
Yeah,
the dense
fog blows out.
It blows out like a cloud, like just quickly blows out, and there's just like sunlight. Like it's bright all across the island. And King Kitticut, he's like, oh, check it out. Like, the weather is super nice now. Like,
Yeah,
that's
it's
great.
gonna be a beautiful, perfect
He
afternoon.
blows out the candles. He's like, Mr. Sun came out and he smiled on me.
Wait, what's that from? What's that from?
SpongeBob.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, I recognize that one.
I don't even know if I said the words right, so don't DM us.
Okay, Ethan Slater.
But then, all of a sudden, a scream from outside. Exactly.
Worse.
No, worse. Oh, okay, that. Oh my God.
Don't do
Scary,
that.
guys.
A little.
Yes, both times. I feel on edge. But yeah, there is a like blood curdling scream outside. It is like full of terror and despair. It freezes King Kitticut in his place. It stops his heart.
And this is very cinematic where like he's in the foreground and everybody else is
Looks
running
up.
outside. Like, but he's frozen.
Oh my
Because
god.
what is his one biggest fear?
Being attacked.
And after all these years, his fears are being realized.
Oh my god.
He goes out onto the shore, and all along, hundreds of boats have landed.
What?
Hundreds of
pearls.
boats. Wow. Okay, that's interesting.
The island is surrounded by invaders. They leap off their boats. They run on shore. They're shouting wildly, like they're just being scary.
Oh my
They're charging
God,
toward the
no.
palace. They have
Spears,
swords,
axes,
No.
axes.
arrows.
No.
And the
King
king,
Kitticut
yeah,
so
screams.
caught off guard that he's just like anguish. He realizes like, oh my god, these are the men of Regos and Corrigos. He
Oh my gosh.
realizes like,
Yeah.
oh my god, it's
They're
over.
still
It's
alive?
It's
over.
them.
But then he's like, the magical pearls.
Go.
And he turns around and he books it. But one of the
The
warriors,
leader of the
Where's
warriors.
Ingo?
He's sleeping
He's
in
in
that
the tree.
goddamn
Oh, he's
tree.
leaving.
And so the leader of the warriors sees the king like run back inside, so he fucking takes off and goes after him. And they're running through the corridors. Kitticut is entering the palace. He's running down the hallway. He takes a left. The guy is giving chase. They're
Oh my
sitting around the
God.
corners. And then King Kitticut, he gets to the banquet hall. He gets down on the panel and
Tackled.
he's about to tap it. But yeah, he's not even tackled. The warrior grabs him from behind and pulls him back and throws him on the
No.
ground. And then he screams, "Bind the prisoner." And Kitticut gets tied up like a goddamn cocoon.
Did he open up the tile?
Nope.
Nope.
Thank God.
I
You
know,
don't know
right?
where it
Can you
is.
imagine? Like, oh, good pearls.
The soldiers carry King Kitticut outside. He sees the queen,
all the maidens,
Gary,
the
her
palace
No.
maidens,
staff.
the palace officials,
Gire.
all the residents.
Whatever her name is.
Guillet.
Jacques. All the residents of the island are all tied up. They're being captured and they're being thrown into the boats like bundles of goods. Like,
Yeah,
not
like
like
violently.
They're just like all tied up, can't
What
defend
the
themselves.
hell
and
is
they're
Including the
being
happening?
queen.
King Kitticut is looking everywhere for Inga. Like he's looking at all the captives. He's looking for his son's face, and he can't find
Oh
him
my God, oh
anywhere.
my
Yeah, and he can't find Rinkitink either in the crowd.
Oh yeah,
so
Rinkitink.
yeah, so who knows
And the
about
20,
that?
the 20 men.
Oh my god, and the 20. Oh, and the 20 men. So there's warriors swarming all over the island. They're finding every person until finally the leader's like, "Did you guys get everybody?" And they're like, "Yes, we have every single person on the island
Not
in
fucking
chains on that boat."
What's his name?
Indica.
Indigo.
Indigo.
Inga. But then he's like, okay, cool. Raid the palace, take everything that's valuable, and then we're tearing the palace down until nothing remains.
Why? Yeah.
No,
I know.
no two stones should be connected to each other.
Oh,
Yes,
that's what they
That's
say?
what he says. No two stones should be on top of each other because they're going to topple.
What's happening?
So
Meanwhile,
Who is
Prince
this villain?
I know.
he's
So then-
evil.
Then yeah, flashback.
Meanwhile, Prince Inga.
Yeah, birds are chirping.
He starts to climb out of his tree.
Yeah, because
And
the fog just lifted. Like
he's-
this is a little flashback.
He's halfway down the tree and he hears
screaming and shouting and
Oh
just
my
like commotion.
God.
So he climbs up that goddamn tree. He's
To the
back
top.
up to the top. But
Yeah.
he goes all past his platform all the way to the top,
Okay.
and he looks out.
sees all of the unfamiliar
Terror.
boats on the shore with their strange
Yes.
banners. He sees his father's palace surrounded by enemies, and he's like, "Oh fuck! It's the warriors from the north. It's the
Yeah.
Northmen."
And he
Oh my God.
literally faints. But his leg and like arm were wrapped around the tree branch, and he faints, and then he kind of like comes to, grabs back, doesn't fall out of the tree, and then he ties himself to the tree with his sash because he's like, I might faint again.
Yeah, he's like, "I'm
but I
dizzy."
have to see this. Like, I cannot believe what's happening.
He sees the invaders dragging King Kitticut, Queen
No,
Gari,
no.
the
His
other
mom and
captives.
dad.
He sees them being thrown into the boats like they're pieces of wood.
and then chained together in the boat. And then
His home destroyed.
yes, he sees them throw all the warriors throw ropes up onto the top of the palace, and then hundreds of the warriors pull, and they literally pull the palace down until there's nothing left
The
but rubble and
pearls.
dust. And he also
the
saw
pearls
them.
are in that rubble.
They
He
are,
has
yeah,
to find
because
them.
he saw them empty the castle. Also, just a reference, he saw them empty it of all the furniture, all the valuables. So they took everything out of it and then pulled it down,
And
which just sucks.
He
but-
can't do anything. Like, even if he got out of the tree and ran
Oh,
toward
yeah.
it, what's he gonna do?
Yeah,
you
he's
know? So
sobbing, but he's like, if I leave, they're gonna get me. And then why? Why?
Yeah.
Like, what's it worth? Like, I just have to wait.
So after demolishing the palace, some of the
Oh.
warriors row along the coast, while others of them march across the island, destroying every home in their way,
They literally
finding every person, woman, child who's hiding.
What
they,
the
you know, like
fuck?
when you're in search and rescue and you form a big line and walk across a field to find something.
Yeah.
They do that across the whole island. So every single thing they come to, every building, they tear down, and every person gets enslaved. So they fully demolish the entire island.
Who
It
are
takes,
these people?
Isn't it crazy?
They don't
Regos
even.
and Corregos.
They have a
They don't
system.
even know if Pingaree is at fault for what happened all those years ago.
Oh yeah,
They
I
don't
don't
even know.
know.
They're
Oh,
just
yeah.
doing this.
Maybe this is what they would have done the last time they came
It
here.
is.
It's just what they do.
Yeah, I
It's-
think they're
oh my
like
They're
God.
like, hey, look,
they're
an
like
island.
pirates or something.
It's like in the Fantastic Four, the Silver Surfer, where that like
Oh.
monstrous galactic hunger is going to eat the Earth. But it's like, that's just what it does. It destroys everything. Like, that's just
Yeah.
what it does. It's just like that, 2006.
So the people of Pingaree, like we said, like they just have their oyster rakes and they don't know how to use them, so they cannot resist. By nightfall, the entire island of Pingaree has been conquered. All of the people have been taken prisoner, and the next morning, the warriors of Regos and Corregos, they finish their destruction and they take all the prisoners and all of the boats.
Yeah,
From the
every boat
island.
on the island is filled with silk and jewelry and pearls,
Oh my-
and they tow it all behind them.
we need the
away.
mermaids. We need the mermaids.
They are going
I
to
know,
take
right?
the captured people and send them to work in the mines and fields of
Oh my-
Regos and Corregos.
Yeah,
No.
which is crazy because it's
He's
the
an old man.
in Regos there's mines, and in Corregos it's fields. So they've all been enslaved to do manual labor, and as they're boating away, the warriors are singing these songs of triumph because they're like, "Oh, we did really good here."
Oh
like
my
this
god,
is
the one
crazy.
with the other king.
Oh, I know. Oh, Kitty Cat.
I bet he wish he wasn't there now.
Yeah, I would.
Oh,
hate that.
Rinkitink.
Rinkitink, sorry, yeah.
And
yeah.
honestly, yeah, like L. Frank Baum is like, and why wouldn't they sing those songs of victory?
Oh,
They
yeah.
fucked
They
that
ate.
place up. They won.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And it's interesting. The last, when they're talking about the songs, is because they're excited to receive the gifts from the king of Regos and the queen of Corregos. So just a little bit of
Oh
extra
my
lore in there. To
God.
Either
start you
fraternal
off.
twins or exes.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Ew.
Oh, they split the island. Well, I also question. I didn't look this up.
divorce.
But Rego
Beheaded.
is like
Died.
Don't do
Thank
six.
you.
Divorce.
I had to survive. But I did question regal, regent. There's obviously some kind of root word there with Regos and Corregos.
Yeah.
But I didn't go that far down the rabbit hole. But that's something to think
We'll
about.
get there.
Yeah, likely.
We're
I
gonna
hope
get
we
there, and they're gonna be like, "I'm Mr.
Oh my
Corregos."
I'm Mr. Mine.
We're gonna learn all about why it's called.
Oh my God.
I'm too much.
Break it down. But that is the end of Chapter 3, Warriors from the North. And Blake, what would you call that?
Pearl Harbor.
Oh my god.
Thank you for listening to Oz Hour. Please join us next time as we continue with Book 10, Rinkitink in Oz. Please rate, review, and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts, and follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Oz Hour Podcast for the latest on everything Oz. Oz Hour, created and hosted by Blake Stone and Wyatt Swanger. Co-hosted by Hannah Aguirre. Audio production by Charlie Johnson. Theme music written and performed by Rudy Klobus. Cover art by Valentin Lucas. Last time on Oz Hour.
Okay, last time on Oz Hour, we meet two new characters, Captain Bill and Trot. Here they are. They're at a cliff, and now they're in the whirlpool. And then they're in a cavern, and then they're eating crabs and fish. Then they see an orc. Orc takes them, flies them down. Then they go back up, and now they're on the surface. Island. Okay, I like what I'm doing, and I'm just going to keep doing it, everyone. Island. Pessim. Ew. She was banished. Now, small. Berries. Big. Oh wait, no, not big yet. Berries. What does he do? Oh, handkerchief or bonnet. Bonnet. The Captain Bill, Trot, and someone else that's there, I think, or it's just the three of them. And Orc. Oh yeah, Orc. Oh my god. And the flying across the ocean to find an island. Found an island, big one. What else happens there? Oh my god, guys, I'm panicking. They're there, they get big again. Oh, mountain, bumpy man, popcorn, button bright, crows, not crows. I don't know what type of bird there are, so I'm just gonna say crow. Get big, take them, desert. Jinxland, Mr. Cruel, or Dr. Cruel. No, King Cruel. He's bad. Pawn. Who else? Pawn. A Gabadoo. They can't make names like this. It's not fair. Gabadoo. He wants to marry. Oh, Gloria. Oh, Gloria. We love Gloria. But she's in love with Pawn. And Pawn is poor and a slave, but he's actually I'm sorry but he's actually a soon-to-be king because his father was, but then he's in a crevice, so he can't be because of Mr. What's his name? Cruel. And so then he's like, okay, well, I want her to be married, so we're going to the witch. We're gonna get the witch. He turns the witch, or the witch turns Captain Bill into a grasshopper because he's sketch for some reason. And then she goes and they kidnap Gloria, and then they kidnap Gloria and they freeze her heart, and then she's like dead, and she's like, I'm not into Pawn anymore. I'm actually over it. And he tries to fight for her, but she's just like, no, because there's nothing there. And it's honestly really fucking sad. Oh yeah, Scarecrow is here. He is in the book, I promise. And he is meeting with Glinda. Glinda gives him all the tea. He finds a spider and climbs a mountain with it, and then he shows up and meets the rest of the people, and then they're I just looked at the time and freaking out. They what do they do? Oh, they find the witch. Or wait, no. What do they do? Oh, they go to the king, and the king is like, beats up Pawn, and then he's like, Pawn leaves, and he's like, I didn't do nothing. And then Scarecrow's like, I'll go. And then they try to burn him at the stake, but then Orc Flipper, he comes, saves his fucking life, and then they make the witch into the tiny little atom, like barely, you can't even see her anymore. Or no, I don't think she's that small, but I'm being dramatic. But and then yeah, they're all happy, and then I already did the fucking last time on Oz Hour, so we're not doing that episode again because it's honestly pointless. The only funny thing about it was Button Bright was missing. I'm done.
Oh wow.